This new patch has changed everything. So here we are with the best meta tactics after patching FC26. If you're looking for cheap FC26 coins, make sure to check m8x.com super fast delivery and use the code OVI to get an even bigger discount. Link will be in the description. Let's also talk tactics post-patch, boys. Very important. And let's talk first of all about the things that have changed after the patch and the feel of the game. I've played on stream and I've also played before the stream since the patch was launched in order to get an idea regarding the new patch. They say that they've increased the jockey movement first of all in defense. They've fixed the kickoffs by increasing aggressiveness of the players for 15 seconds or something like that after the kickoff. And also it appears that the technical dribbling has been nerfed. I don't know if it's a bit of or if it's like 50%. I do think that prior to the patch it was a bit too much the way that it worked with technical, and the left stick movement with Pina was absolutely deadly. I do believe you can play with the left stick, not as nice as before the patch, but still be effective. Technical though seems like it's being nerfed indeed. All in all, even though I've seen people, and quite a few, like 50% of the community in my opinion is divided. Some people appreciate the new patch, some people don't appreciate the new patch. They are nostalgic for the gameplay prior to the patch. Tell me whatever you want. Tell me that you needed skill to defend, but how much skill do I need to defend if a game finishes 10-8? You know, I'm winning that game 10-8. I'm great, I scored 10 goals, but I concede 8 goals. It's obvious that there is an imbalance over there. Obvious. It remains to be seen what they've achieved with this patch in terms of long-term gameplay, because you also need to take into consideration the way that the cars are evolving. You get intercept, for example, at more center backs, not only at Marquinhos. It's going to be interesting. But in terms of tactics, we do have the 4-4-1-1 that at this moment, for me, remains the best one, because it combines a strong midfield with the opportunity to go on a counter-attack open on the wing, and that is still, in my opinion, the best way to play. Let's go a bit through the tactics here, and I haven't changed here, for example, the defensive approach. Build-up playstyle, I always love this. I love the balance. It is a combination of short passing together with the counter-attack. Counter-attack is, of course, a tad too fast in my opinion. It might work for other formations, but here when you have a control formation like 4-4-1-1, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, you want to go with the balance. In terms of defensive approach, funny thing is, post-patch, I've seen people go like this a bit, like parking the bus. I'm like, really? Why? Just play the 70 and all you have to do is cover with the right back, left back. If the opponent gets the ball at the midfielder or center attack and midfielder and you see the winger running, please just let the fullback from that side go move him back a bit to cover that run. Of course, it's easy to say, it's harder to do in the gameplay when it's fast, but try and do it like that. Also gameplay in this seems a bit slower than before. You know, you don't have the technical speed boost a bit with the ball, if you think about it. Passing though, I don't feel necessarily improvement in passing. Passing has been good from the beginning and is good also now. Also, one thing, listen to me, and this is very important. I'm gonna come back with the code. 5-star skillers. 5-star skillers. Ball roll scoop is godly. You don't have the precision of the left stick maybe as before, but the 5-star skill moves will give you what you need in order to make dribbling perfect. For me, it's absolutely superb. Now, let's get back to the 4-4-1-1 that has been doing us very nice. How are we doing in the Elite Division? I think we're quite okay. Using this formation post-patch, let me have a look for 950, 940, 940. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. 946, which is not nice. We're running a road to glory. We're not playing like back in the days, 1000 games per month. We're just chilling on stream. That being said, back to the tactics. and to the player roles that are very, very important, of course. I'm gonna go fast through the ones that are not that important. Defender, the two center backs, they're always on defend. It's the first time I do this on stream, but if you don't know, please do it. Defender with focus on defend. AI defending it's gonna be shady all year in my opinion. So if you go balanced or stopper or wide back is for 3. It just doesn't make sense. Just go over here with defender and defend. Goalkeeper though, I like to have it on balanced. Why? If opponent goes counter attack, long through ball, long pass, I like to have the goalkeeper just a bit going forward automatically. So maybe I scare him, or I am in a great position to fully manually take him out. For the right back and the left back, over here I've seen pros are playing this. They're playing defend. It's too risky for them. I don't play in pro tournaments. I play on stream, elite division, and champs. And I go not balanced. I like versatile because it is maybe the best of both worlds, from defend and balanced. You know, you get the fullback going forward a bit. You get the fullback defending also. Now, for the two central midfielders, I've got a combination that I do believe it is very interesting, because you will get the support in attack and you also have someone that will help you a bit in defense once the opponent wins the ball in attack, because you can't always finish an attack with a shot or with a cross or with a corner kick or with a goal. Sometimes you're gonna lose and you want someone that stays back. We have one of them, box to box with ball winning. What does ball winning do exactly? It ensures that your midfielder is covering the maximum area possible. That is a must in my opinion. The other CM I've got on holding and ball winning, because he will be the one that will be our defensive anchor in case we lose the ball in attack. Very, very important. For the right mid, left mid, there are two options here. You can keep one of them with winger. Why would you do that? Because sometimes in game you feel that it is too crowded in the central area. If you have that feeling, and if you don't know how to manual trigger run, or to just to move, what's the expression when you use the player lock? To use the player lock on a player, if you don't use it, maybe you need this winger on balanced, and the other one is inside forward with balanced. I'm gonna move it back to mine because I like inside forward. And then playmaker and striker, playmaker for the central attack and midfielder. I don't like shadow striker. I know some pros are using it, but I don't like it. I don't like it because I feel like I'm rushing the attacks too much. The cam doesn't make the connection between midfield and attack, between the right back, because sometimes I have the ball at my right back and I want to go fast, for example, just pass to my central midfielder and first touch pass to the cam. Him being on shadow striker, he gets too much in front. That's why I have it playmaker. And the striker, advanced forward, probably the best, even though I've seen people use false 9 if you have a pin net there. But I like advanced forward. I like him to be versatile over there, to be incisive, and that is the 4-4-1-1 that I'm using. Code on the screen. Let me know in the comment section below your thoughts about it, and also your thoughts about the new patch. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Leave a comment below and let me know.